In the grand and often tumultuous theater of human existence, certain figures emerge who don't just play a role but fundamentally rewrite the script. They're the defiant ones, the outliers, the artists who, through sheer force of will and unapologetic authenticity, carve their own stage and invite the world to witness their spectacle. Freddie Mercury, the incandescent frontman of Queen, was one such figure. A rock and roll deity with a 4-octave range and a stage presence that could command stadiums, he was a living, breathing embodiment of a philosophy penned decades earlier by the controversial German thinker Friedrich Nietzsche. While it's unlikely Mercury was consciously channeling Nietzsche, his life and music resonate with the philosopher's call to become who you are and to embrace the will to power. Ever felt like life demanded you to play small, but your soul wanted to roar? This is the core tension that both Queen's music and Nietzsche's philosophy address. From the operatic grandeur of Bohemian Rhapsody to the defiant anthem, We Are the Champions, Queen's discography is a testament to transcending fear, shattering norms, and transforming struggle into a triumphant roar. This is not just music, it's a roadmap to owning your own stage in the grand performance of life. Friedrich Nietzsche, a philosopher often misunderstood, proposed a radical vision of human potential. At the heart of his philosophy is the concept of the will to power, der Wille zur Macht. This is not a crude desire for domination over others, but an innate drive within all living things to grow, expand, and exert their strength. For humans, this manifests as a striving for self-overcoming, a continuous process of transcending one's limitations and creating one's own values. Nietzsche believed that life is a constant struggle, and it is through this struggle that we become stronger. He famously wrote, "What does not kill me makes me stronger." This leads to his famous exhortation, "Become who you are." This seemingly paradoxical phrase suggests that our true self is not something to be found, but something to be created. It is an act of carving your ideal self out of the hard stone of your psyche. This requires a radical self-honesty, a shedding of the societal expectations and herd morality that Nietzsche believed kept individuals from reaching their full potential. He challenged the traditional notions of good and evil, arguing that they were often tools used by the weak to suppress the strong. Instead, he championed the Übermensch, or overman, an ideal human who creates their own values and lives life as a work of art. Enter Freddie Mercury and Queen. Formed in London in 1970, Queen's music was a flamboyant and eclectic mix of hard rock, pop, opera, and everything in between. They defied categorization, much like their frontman. Mercury, born Farrokh Bulsara in Zanzibar to Parsi Indian parents, was an outsider in the British rock scene. He was shy and insecure in his private life, a stark contrast to the flamboyant and commanding persona he unleashed on stage. This duality itself is a testament to a kind of self-overcoming, the creation of a powerful onstage identity that allowed his true artistic spirit to soar. Bohemian Rhapsody, the band's magnum opus, is a 6-minute suite that breaks every rule of conventional songwriting. Its lyrical journey, with its allusions to murder and nihilism, can be interpreted as a metaphor for Mercury's own internal struggle and coming out. The line, "Mama just killed a man," has been interpreted as Mercury killing his old conventional self to embrace his true identity. The song's operatic section, with its cries of "Bismillah" and "Beelzebub, has a devil put aside for me," reflects a profound internal battle, a struggle between societal expectations and personal truth. This is Nietzsche's self-overcoming, set to a rock opera score. The theme of triumphant self-assertion echoes throughout their work. We Are the Champions is more than just a sports anthem. It's a declaration of victory over adversity. The lyrics, "I've paid my dues, time after time, I've done my sentence, but committed no crime," speak to a struggle against judgment and the ultimate vindication of self-belief. It's a song for anyone who has fought their battles and emerged not just as a winner, but as a champion of their own life. Even in the face of his own mortality, Mercury's spirit of defiance burned bright. The song, "The Show Must Go On," written by Brian May but delivered with breathtaking power by a dying Mercury, is a testament to the indomitable will to live and create. Despite his failing health due to AIDS, Mercury's performance is a final, powerful act of self-overcoming, a refusal to be defined by his illness. The lyrics, "My soul is painted like the wings of butterflies. Fairy tales of yesterday will grow but never die," speak to the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of suffering. The synergy between Queen's music and Nietzsche's philosophy offers us a powerful lesson. Life is not about finding yourself, but about creating yourself. It's about embracing your own will to power and transforming your struggles into your greatest strength. Here's how you can start to own your stage. Embrace your authenticity. Just as Freddie Mercury defied the conventions of a rock frontman, you must dare to be yourself, unchained and unapologetic. This means questioning the values and beliefs you've inherited and deciding for yourself what has meaning and worth. It's about having the courage to express your unique identity, even if it goes against the grain. Turn struggle into strength. Nietzsche and Queen both teach us that struggle is not something to be avoided, but a necessary component of growth. When faced with challenges, don't ask, why me? But how can I use this to become stronger? Every obstacle is an opportunity to overcome, to hone your skills, and to build your resilience. Create your own values. Don't be a passive consumer of culture. Be an active creator of your own life. This means defining your own version of success, happiness, and fulfillment. It's about living a life that is a true expression of your deepest self, not a pale imitation of someone else's. Live as a work of art. Your life is your masterpiece. Every decision you make, every action you take, is a brushstroke on the canvas of your existence. Strive to make it a work of beauty, power, and significance. This doesn't mean life has to be perfect, but it should be lived with passion, intention, and a relentless commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. In the final analysis, the enduring power of Queen's music lies in its ability to tap into a universal human longing, the desire to break free from our limitations and to live a life of meaning and purpose. Freddie Mercury, in all his flamboyant glory, was a testament to the fact that our greatest work of art is the person we become. He owned his stage, and in doing so, he gave us the courage to own ours. So, turn up the music, listen to the roar, and dare to dance with your own will to power. The show, after all, must go on. Queen and Nietzsche remind us, the world will always try to shrink you. It will hand you scripts, rules, and masks, but your soul is waiting to sing its own song. The will to power is not about winning over others. It's about winning over yourself. It's the courage to step into the spotlight of your own life and declare, I won't play small anymore. So, what about you? Are you ready to dance with your own will to power?